Welcome to class. It's a bright shiny day for you, and I'm Ayorin, and at the end of this lesson you should be able to simplify binary numbers in index form. Right, now when we are talking about index form, a number is in index form when it's in the form of a raised to the power of b. Are you getting what we are trying to say? That is index form. So when we have binary number in index form, how can we simplify it? The first thing for you to do is to convert that binary number to base 10 number. Are you getting it? That is the simplest way to simplify binary number that is in index form. So having done that, then you can now begin to solve it the way the usual way you normally used to solve it in binary number. Are you getting what we are trying to say? Okay, now example 1, what is the value of 111 base 2 all raised to the power of 3? You can see that this is in form of a, where all this 111 base 2, okay, we can call it a. Are you getting it? Your 3 is in the form of b, so it's in index form. So how can you solve this question? The first thing for you to do is to convert this 111 base 2 towards to base 10 number. Okay, and when you do that, you still remember that will be what? 1 times 2 plus 1 times 2 plus the third 1 times 2. And of course we are aware that you have to raise this 2 to what? To corresponding power. And how do you do that? You raise this one to 0, you raise this one to 1, and the next one to 2. Are you getting it? So you can begin to solve this. 2 raised power of 2 is 2 times 2, which is what? 4. And 2 raised power of 1 is 2, and of course 2 raised power of 0 is what? Is 1. Okay, and when you multiply it, you are going to get 4 plus 2. This one is 4, this one is 2, and of course this one is what? 1. Are you getting it? When you add everything together, you are going to get 7 base 10. Are you getting what we are just trying to establish? So you've converted it to binary number, and it's easy for you now to perform the operation of or you can now perform. You can now raise this 111 base 2 to base 3 since you have converted it to what? To base 10. Okay, all right. Now what do? You say 7 times 7 times 7, because that is meaning for 7 raised to the power of 3. Okay, 7 times 7 times 7 is going to give you this value. And when you have gotten this value, it's very easy for you now to convert this value back to what? To base 2, so that you can give your answer in binary number. And how do you do that? Okay, you use the repeated division method. You still remember that? So use 2 to divide this. You can just pause this video to quickly go through this. 2 will divide this, you give you 171 remainder 1. 2 will divide this, 85 remainder 1, until you get to 0. Are you getting what we are just trying to say? So you can now take your answer, okay, by reading it upward. Are you getting what we are trying to say? And when you read it upward, what are you going to get? You are going to get your final answer to be what? 101010111 base 2. So, and that is the value of your 111 base 2 all raised to the power of 3. Are you getting what we are trying to establish? Now let's quickly solve this second example. You have to find the square root of this binary number. Alright, now you remember the first thing for you to do is to convert it to what? To base to convert it to base 10, yes, to binary number. Okay, and having written it out this way, you begin to raise the this 2 to the power, to their corresponding power, by first writing 0. Raise this one to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and of course 5. Are you getting it? All right, so when you solve this out, what are you going to have? This is 32, this is 16. Okay, all this will be 0, because 0 multiplied by anything will be what? To be 0. That's where you have these 3 zeros here. Are you getting it? And 1 times 1 will give you 1, and when you add everything together, what are you going to get? You're going to get 49 base 10. Are you getting it? So it's now easy for you to find the square root of this 49. And don't forget that when you are talking about square root, it's still the same thing as saying 49 raised to the power of half. So it's still in what? Index form. Are you getting what we are just trying to say? Okay, right, now let's solve this. This value, which is the which is the base 2 number you are raising, you are finding the square root is the same thing as 49, which you have just calculated. So when you find the square root of 49, you get 7 in base 10. So what do you do next? What you have to do next is just to convert this 7 back to what? To base 2, or to binary number. And when you do that, you can pause this video also to see how it is being done using the repeated division method. This is going to be the answer, and you read your answer up, and of course your final answer is going to be what? 111 base 2, and that is the square root of 110001 in base 2. And with this, we have come to the end of this class. See you in the next class as we talk more on mathematics.